Hi everyone, Minerva here. I just finished painting some air dried clay embellishments that I made, and since today's challenge in the International Crafters Group is to make an ATC that is spring-like, and those embellishments seem to be kind of springy looking, I decided to go ahead and make an ATC. Anything to get me out of working, organizing my room. Hold on a second. So, I have, the challenge was to make an ATC, use modeling paste and coffee filter. So I have coffee filter here. This coffee filter is, I spray painted a while back. I spray painted a couple of them, but they all came out looking kind of the same. I think I did it because I wanted to make some flowers. Anyway, I have a couple of them left, so I'm trying to figure out which is the right side. This is it, because they have a little shimmer to it. I think I'm going to use the whole, I'm just going to cover the back and the front. I'm going to use the whole coffee filter. I think you can still see the, maybe on this side, since I'm going to be folding it over a couple of times, maybe you won't be able to see the background. So I'm just going to keep folding this over. So I've been finishing painting with nail polish. Some embellishments that I made with clay, air dry clay. I tried spray painting them, and I tried using markers. They didn't come out that well, so I decided to try the nail polish. So let's see, I think that's good. It formed a pattern. You can see a kind of a pattern behind it where I folded it, but it's okay. On this side you can see a little of the pattern. To avoid that, I could have painted it with gesso, but it's okay. Doesn't matter now. Okay, so I'm going to, let me cover this. I keep getting these, you know, that's the one thing about this. You keep getting this film. So when you close it, you have to be sure that it's clean. That the border is dry, because it's really annoying when you get that yucky film. All over the place. So let me see what next. Modeling. I don't have any water here. I cleaned out my brushes and I didn't put any water in the. Okay, modeling paste, and I'm going to use this stencil kind of big. It's got these little like flowers and dots, but it's gonna be all over the background. And then I'm gonna use some of those little embellishments that I painted. Let me get the spatula. So while I painted, I've been watching some videos. And I've been watching, I forgot her name already. Lynz Crafts. LYNZ CRAFTZ, like in zebra. And she makes some really cool polymer clay. Makes these dragon eyes, but she was showing this technique that another YouTuber talked to her about. I really want to try that. Sorry, I'm having a conversation here also. Okay, some modeling paste. Wow. Definitely not enough. Getting stingy, Minerva. Let me get some more out. So yeah, we learned so much. I always like to give, credit if I can, but sometimes you're just like surfing the YouTube, if you can say that, and then you start making something and you remember a technique or something, but you can't remember. But I always say I saw it on YouTube, and anyway, if I can't remember the name. Because it really doesn't look nice when you see people acting like they're the owners of ideas or whatever. Anyway, that's the modeling paste, and clean this spatula and lift this up. Whoa. There you go, that looks pretty. What I'm gonna do is wipe this. Like I said, I forgot to bring, I do have some water in a bottle there. I'll just sweat it later. So there, I have two of the things that I'm supposed to use. Coffee filter and modeling paste. What else? So now I'm gonna try to incorporate some of the embellishments I made. The background takes up a lot of space. Let me go get some embellishments. Okay, I have some branches. I took the ones that were smaller. I have branches, some little flowers, birdies, and these waters. All of these are from a mold, Wilton mold. Let me show you. I have it right here. It's this Wilton mold. These are used primarily for cake, fondant, that fondant thing. But you can use these with clay, either polymer clay or air dried clay like I did, and since they're so flexible, it's easy to take the things out. See, this is how that's how I made it, with air dry paper clay, air dry clay. It's got big flowers, birds, leaves in 3 sizes, and borders and branches. I always check these out, and if I can, I buy them. Because you can use them for polymer clay also. And let's say you can make this flower here, the big one, with polymer clay. I didn't make any big ones. Yeah, I have a big one here. You can use them for jewelry. Yeah, this is the big one. So, I'll put this back later, and let's see what I can use here. This case is probably wet. Let me dry it a little bit. I like drying this on top of this because the mat warps. I'm gonna have to clean it and use some hot water to see if it returns to its shape, because it's all warped. Should be enough. I'm thinking if I should spray this, because I'm not sure white looks too good as a background here. I used the one that I was using last night right here. Spray this a little bit. Okay. I have a couple of things that I want to try with polymer clay. I'm dying to try something I saw with the translucent clay. Like I didn't have any, but I found some and I bought one to try this technique with glitter and translucent clay. Can't wait to try that. But I am trying to organize my craft room because it was getting a little too wild. Like when you do a project and you're in a hurry to make another one and you keep making projects and you don't clean up after each project, you end up with a mess. And my papers needed to be organized. So that's what I've been doing, and I'm trying to do that. But really, it's really tiresome because it's a lot of stuff and a lot of detail, and you have to, you know, decide where you're gonna put this and that, and it takes a lot of time and energy. And I don't want to take a break every time I start to feel overwhelmed. I know I need a break. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out, but I guess I'm just going to use one. Trying to figure out what to use, what So I'm gonna cut this branch here because it's too long. See if I can. That would be probably too thick to use up there. So I'm just going to use this one. And see that flower is right there at the tip of the, maybe I'll put a flower there, and that's too big. Use a big one here and one of these little ones here. Let's see if I have another medium one. Use that one there. Let's work with that for now. Plus, I was going to figure out if I was going to use part of this border. Don't know. It would look nice right there. Maybe not. Let me see what, okay. Here's the, I'm gonna use this glue. Let's start by applying the branch. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. It does feel good though to start, you know, when it starts taking shape and you start, you know, things begin to be more accessible to you when you're looking for stuff. I'm using a lot of nice little boxes, but that I can, trying to label like Sonia said. Sonia organized her craft room a while ago, you know, not too long ago. Wow, she had a lot of stuff. But she says she labeled everything. Trying to label boxes, like I'm putting all the tissue in one box, which is already full. I hope I don't find any more tissue because you keep finding. I emptied out one box. I found a lot of napkins all over the place. I put them all in one place in one box, so that's cool. I mean, I found napkins that are probably 10 years or older because I remember making some projects with them while Mom was still alive and well, and that was, wow, more than 10 years ago. I do have projects that have lasted that long with decoupage napkins. They really last. So I decided that one was too big. I'm going to glue this little flower here. It probably would be enough with just the branch and the two flowers, since it's such a small space. That looks like spring. Flowers starting to bloom on a tree. This spray doesn't, guess you're used to seeing all the shine and glimmer with the Lindy's, but that background looks kind of dull. Anyway, that's what I have so far. Oh, a leaf. A nice green leaf over here. That looks cool. Ow! Oh god. I dropped the glue right on the ATC. Yeah, one of those days. Okay. A birdie. How can I incorporate a bird? Plus these birds are all white. I colored them all white. Now that bird is just hanging there in the sky. It's not flying. This one's flying, so... But the question is, do you want a white bird or a blue bird? I think I want a blue bird. So I have leaves, I have branches, I have flowers. Decided I wasn't accept. Maybe I can put 3 leaves here. I know if I cut this, I'll be seeing the white part. But maybe that can be fixed with a marker. Try to cut it where the other leaf doesn't lose its shape. And then I'll just incorporate this to the branch. Maybe I don't have to cover it after all, because if I cut it... Am I mumbling? Okay. Oh well. Guess it looks better this way. Maybe I should have used hot glue. Okay, the bird. I'm gonna paint this bird blue. Let me get something to paint it with. The thing is, these birds already have I painted them white, and then I gave them a clear nail polish over it. So it probably won't take... Let me check. It won't take the color, maybe. Let's see. Oops, yeah. Am I off camera? Wow. See, if you paint them without... Because I tried painting them with markers when it wouldn't take. But if you use, if you give it a hand first with some kind of, well, I use clear nail polish. Something that acts like a primer. Maybe if you just paint it white first and then try painting it with the marker. You do have to get all those nooks and crannies now. So yeah, these cake molds are really nice. Frosting fondant molds. Amazing all the stuff they have for those cakes now. Some of the other molds, if they're small, and you can put resin in them. I use them with resin. That's how I made some Christmas ornaments. Now I always check the baking section at Walmart. So that already looks pretty cute. Looks really nice. What color is this? Light blue. Let's see if I can put a little bit of yellow on the head, on the beak. There you go. That should be good. It's great that I made that box for my markers. Now I have my markers right here beside me. When I need a marker, I don't have to go fishing in the drawer. That's what it's all about. You need to find easy, comfortable ways to craft, because you're supposed to enjoy it. It's not supposed to be, you know, a pain. It's supposed to relax you. So I think my ATC is ready. I need some border. Not border, you don't call it. Inking the edges, that's what I mean. That looks cute. And I got to use my embellies, the ones that I just painted. I've had them for a while. I just hadn't, you know, found the time to paint them. And the way you clean them up, let's say you have little tiny pieces that you can use the pliers. That's what I use to clean them. See, you just pick out the little extra pieces, or some small scissors, or your nails. So let me see if I have a let me go get the oh, here's one. It's black, but it's what I have right here. And let me see if I have a makeup sponge around here. No, I don't. Oh yeah, I do. Here it is. I'm just gonna ink the edges, and I'm gonna cover this little, see that little white spot there where I cut it? I'm just gonna use the ink to kind of cover it a little bit. Black looks good. It really makes everything pop up. That looks cute, that little birdie. I like it. See how that brings everything? Yeah, let me cover this spot here. I'll cut it there too. So there it is, folks. Today's International Crafters Challenge. An ATC with coffee filter, modeling paste, and a spring theme. So what do you think? Was I up to the challenge? It's so cute. Okay guys, See you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.